we talking about?
Y'all, WeTV did that. They did it so good that I had to come in and review at least one of these people. And you know I had to pick Ashley, Julius, and Alexis, because Ashley just lost her complete loving ass mind, and Julius just had me cracking up because he felt like he done stepped into the twilight zone. He didn't know whether to leave, stay. He didn't know what to do. He just felt like, wow, I am somewhere else, and I'm glad I did not pick this one to be my moving mate, because he was so. When he opened the door, she opened the door. Julius, is that really you? You will? Oh my God, he's so beautiful. She's just acting too animated, like he said. He walking in like he's some damn celebrity. He just kind of walking in like he a damn celebrity. And he looking at her like, okay, she don't look none like them damn pictures. None of the 6 photos that she sent, she looks not even close to it. But then as she walks away, he's like, yeah, she got a little something, in the back. But, she looked kind of good. I said, okay, maybe I was going to say you would lie, but maybe for him, with him being locked up as long as he was locked up, maybe to him, she looked good. But that shit slowly started to fade away the more they had this conversation sitting on that bed. You know what? You think way too highly of yourself, little boy. He gonna tell her that he's a vibe. He's a vibe. Really, dude? What type? You a vibe? Okay. So she says, well, if you a vibe, let's just vibe together. And she was like, what do you mean vibe together? Like, I don't know. Do you want to go swimming? I said, okay, girl, why would you ask this boy, do you want to go swimming? So he said, I can't swim. I don't want to go swimming. So now she's looking at him like he's a nut because that boy don't know how to swim. So now she was like, well, maybe we can, lay down, like do some other stuff. And he was like, oh, hold on. Pump your brakes, boo. Guess what? We ain't here for all that. We could just kick it. I think you got the wrong idea. Trust me, if she looked anything like the photos that she sent to him, I'm pretty sure he would have popped open his little 7, because it's still an 18-year-old little peen. He would have popped it out and he would have did something with it. But he knew he was dealing with a whole bowl of nuts. He knew he was dealing with a whole bowl of nuts with no damn bananas in it. He knew it. He was on a slippery slope. Guess he was the banana. He didn't know if he wanted to jump in that bowl of nuts or not. He's like, shit, I better keep my banana out of these cornflakes, because these are some cornflakes. They're nut and honey cornflakes. There's a whole lot going on in his head. He was just sitting there in disbelief, like, what the fuck? This was not the same person I met over the phone. So he's such a disrespectful, smug little teeny ass little asshole. The whole time he was sitting on the bed, he didn't even look at her. He's texting. I don't know who he was texting. Maybe some other broad. I don't think it was Alexis, because Alexis was trying to contact him, or maybe that's who he was texting back and forth. But he wasn't paying no attention to her. At this point, the more she talked, he's like, this broad is weird and quirky, and this is not the type of shit that I want to get down with. So, ma'am, you wasn't going to get nothing for your birthday, okay? You wasn't going to get no birthday deed from this little ass boy. Anyway, you look like you should be his auntie. Now, other people said, Mama, I'm being nice. I'm going to just give you auntie. I'm sorry. There's nothing attractive about that little boy. And maybe because I'm an old ass heifer and he a little boy to me. He just looked like I want to put him over my and just burp his little, he a little boy. We're witnessing a useless little boy who's got nothing to offer. And I just feel sorry for you, Alexis, that you picked this man to be the father of your child. So what's that movie where that lady put that bunny rabbit in that damn pot and was boiling it? I can't remember what it was. But all of a sudden now she want to know, okay, sir, you got a whole different vibe than when we was talking on the phone. Showed text of him saying he love her and, playing the jailhouse shit that they do. And he pretty much was honest with her. It's like, he knew he screwed up then. He's like, this is the wrong motherfucker to play with. So now she want to know, I thought we was in a relationship. You sent me all this text. I thought we had something going on. Here I done sat here and waited my whole damn birthday waiting for you. And now you're gonna, tell me that we're just friends. that we could just hang out, that we could just, I said, oh my God, and that one lash started flipping out and she was flipping out. And then she got up and left her own damn hotel room. Man, why'd you leave your own hotel room? You should have put his ass out, if anything. Why did you walk away? Why? And he's just sitting there going, damn, this is some wild shit. He's entertained by it all. You can tell. He's just sitting there entertained. He liked the little cameras. He liked being on film. You only gonna be popular for a little while, little yellow boy. You're just gonna be popular for a little while, mellow yellow. I'm just telling you. So eat it up now. Won't nobody care about you when this shit is over unless your ass get back in trouble. That's when we will give a shit just to follow up and do a click interview. That's about it, sir. Because she said it, and I'm jumping ahead. At the end, she said, his ass is going to go back. That's what I can agree with you, Ashley. We all been saying, who's been watching this, that his ass is eventually going to go back to the damn pokey because he ain't doing shit else, okay? He don't know what to do with his life because he has no direction. So she in the hallway spazzing out. He's cocky, he's rude, and he's a liar. He's a liar. I said, girl, you've only known the boy for 6 months. Sorry, let me correct myself. You haven't known him for 6 months. You just been talking to this fool on the phone for 6 months. That's it. And for her to say that this is when you said the craziest thing, him making her think she's crazy, like they were in a relationship. We all think you were crazy to get in that relationship. 6 months, girl, you got a tattoo on your chest. Yes, you were crazy. He's not making you look crazy. You made yourself look crazy. Why would you invest all this shit into somebody you've never ever met? So he didn't make you look like anything. You did that all on your damn own. Was he wrong for leading you on? Yes. But however, that's what they do in prison. They ain't got nothing else to do but time. You the one picked up an accidental phone call and fell in love over a voice and a Facebook picture of a skinny little yellow chick. So everything you got going with old boy, that's on you. Because he is a child girl. So she bring her tragic ass back to that room. So he's just calm. He's sitting there trying to have a conversation with her, and she's still spazzing out, and he's just sitting there kind of laughing. He said, at the end of the day, girl, this shit was a fantasy in your head. We never ever met. You can't honestly believe that we would be in a relationship and we never ever met. Just like it, bitch, we never ever met. He said, first of all, what have you ever did for me while I was in prison? What? Nothing. They bet you I don't owe you nothing. You never did anything for me. You never sent me $1, a popcorn, a letter, nothing. You just sent me some fake photos. So I owe you nothing. We were not in a relationship. So you're going to have to get that through your stick ass head. We were never ever together. So she was like, is there someone else? Is there somebody else? He's like, yeah. So he said, yeah. So she says, well, so why are you here? He's like, well, out of respect, since I don't fuck with you this much, I just thought I'd come by like I said I would to check things out. And then I found out you was nothing honey, and I couldn't fuck with you no more because you don't look like nothing like your photos. All of it was Photoshopped to the max, like you Photoshopped and double Photoshop and triple Photoshop, because none of them even look close to the last one you Photoshopped. So he was like, no. And then you just showed your whole ass thinking we're supposed to be together. It's like, no. He's like, I'm sorry I fuck with your mind like that, boo, but I gotta go. My birthday. He said, I'll sit here, eat some birthday cake. That's what I'll do. Y'all, he couldn't keep it together when she lost about him not being able to swim. Yelled out, if we go to the beach, what's gonna happen? Some shit like that. He lost it. Anyway, let's talk about Will and Courtney briefly. So let's see how wrong I was, because after this episode, and I watched the previews, look like they gonna get into a little tiff. Now I don't know if that's gonna be before or after they do what they do, but as of right now, they're vibing. She want pizza and pee. That's what she want. I said, you see that your mama is in the back seat of that damn car, baby. Your mama's right back there. Have a little bit of respect for your damn mama now. Come on. So they were talking about the last holidays that they spent together, and apparently it was 6 years ago Thanksgiving, because like I said, she been an asshole. I told you I caught that little vibe between her and her mother, that they just don't get along like that. And the reason they don't get along like that, because you, silly ass girl, you keep making dumbass decisions. And she's got a problem with you knowing this man for 6 months, and here he is picking you off, trying to get married to your ass that you don't know about yet. So yeah, it's a problem, because it's a bad, yeah, it's not working out. Mama's not feeling this whole damn thing. Mama knows. She knows. And the only reason you don't get along with your mama because you're not willing to change your bullshit. That's the only reason you don't get along with your mama. Now, I ain't seeing how mama is. I don't know. But come on. If you have kids and had teenagers, come on, you kind of know they turn into little assholes sometimes. And she just so much admitted to being the asshole in the relationship. So I think it's fair to put the shit on her, why her and her mom's relationship is strained. So this heifer wait till she get to the probation office to tell them that she got some warrants. So she just so happened to not come out. That would be the issue. At the end of the day, everything worked out okay. She still has the warrants, but it's some shit she got to work out for herself. But she said she still ain't going to Washington. They're driving through familiar territory for her where she used to do her little crimes. And at this point, she said, I just want to go shower and change my clothes. I want to get out of these prison clothes. I just want to change. And he was like, nah, come on, let's go to this Christmas tree. So anyway, he ended up taking her in front of this Christmas tree in front of the rain, and he proposed to her, and she said, yes, hell yes, this is the man I want to be with for the rest of my life. All around, mom's in the background looking like the Grinch who swallowed Christmas. She just sitting there like, I know this mother just did not get on his knees. And she was so pissed off. She didn't say congratulations. She didn't give nobody a hug, nor did they even give a shit that she did. She went and got her ass in that damn car, and she sat there quiet as a church mouse because she know that her daughter is making a whole ass mistake. At this point, Courtney just want to get rid of mama so she can go do what she want to do with old boy. That is her intentions. But, as always, maybe I wasn't wrong. Let's see. The producers called her on her shit. Is it true? Do you really feel like you want to be with old Will for the rest of your life? You love him that much? And what did she do? She made this little weird ass face. Will, you're probably about to find out you're nothing more than a trick. I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to find out that you're nothing more than a trick to her. Okay? That's what I see happening in your future. We shall find out. Anyway, y'all, I may be here tomorrow. I may not. Don't really know what my day look like tomorrow based on the grandchildren situation. But anyway, y'all, don't be an asshole. Happy Good Friday. Be safe and happy Easter if I don't see you before that. Bye. Thank you guys for showing up when I show up. Thank you for your comments. I'm still trying to go through and read my comments. I want to do better. So, yeah, help me do better. I guess you said if I can help you, bitch, we don't live with you. Help yourself do better. Anyway, don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.